Hey, I'm back. Today I'm going to be talking about something called Sundaland. Now, this is my first video in this series, but I am going to be most likely starting a series called the Submerged Continent, so on, like something the Submerged Continent. Today's is Sundaland, the Submerged Continent, and I'm going to be talking about this continent, or it's not really a continent, it's more like an extension of a continent, but it is a very large landmass that is currently submerged. So anyway, this continent is called Sundaland, and if you can see in this picture here, if I go to view image, get a bigger image, so you can see that this is the rough sketch of the continent. Now this is kind of complicated map, so it's okay if you may not understand this, but basically this is showing the continental shelf of this region, but this is called Sunderland here. This is what I'm talking about. So I got a clearer picture over here. It's actually, this one's from Wikipedia, and you can see here is Sunderland right here, or Sunda. It's called Sunda here because the continental shelf itself is called the Sunda continental shelf, and you can see that it is a very large piece of continent that's currently submerged. So if we go to an actual Google map, let's pull up Google Maps. Oh, alright, so Google Map, that right here. So this part here is, if you can get a wider view on it from seeing this. This area right here is Sundaland right here. This is actually a submerged continental shelf right here. It's called Sundaland. And if you saw from this picture here, there's another one called Sahal. It's the continental shelf of Australia, and I'll probably do another episode on that. Right now we'll be talking about Sunderland. If this video gets enough views, I'll probably be doing an episode on Sahal right here, or Sahul, I don't know how you say it. So anyway, this is right here. This is basically an underwater landmass, an underwater continent, if you will. And as you can see, here's a geological recreation right here. You can see the top topography of it, and it looks like this is a GIF, so it shows the landmass changing over time. And so, look, it's pretty neat. So anyway, this is Sunderland, the submerged continent, and when this was actually a actual landmass that was above water, that was during the last glacial maximum when sea levels dropped down 120 or more feet. If I can pull up Calculated Earth, this is a great site, by the way. Calculated Earth lets you run simulations with sea levels. I'm just going to do view sea level. It only goes down to negative 100, and so I can only show you that much, but that's close enough. As you can see, I can't zoom in because it doesn't actually do negatives when you zoom in. As you can see, is a rough recreation of Sunderland here, and then there's Sahal, but mostly we're focusing on Sunderland. And as you can see, there it is. Now, the sea levels back then were over 120 feet lower than they are today. So this isn't that accurate, but it's close enough to get a good representation of what it's like back then. And then, I'm not sure when the last glacial maximum was, but that's when this landmass was uncovered. Oh wait, never mind, right here. BP, 21,000 BP. BP is before present, so 21,000 years before present. So you can see it's going down, so I'm losing it. But yeah, 21,000 years before present was when Sunderland was an exposed continent. Alright, that's all I have for you today. And if you'd like to see more episodes on continental shelves and submerged continents, I can bring you those. Make sure to like this video so it gets more views. I'll probably make some more of these. Bye!